Can somebody out there tell me if you can see it? Can you see the video now? I don't even know what's working. Is it even working? Can somebody comment? I can't see anything.
Yes.
Okay. I can see it. I can see it. Dude, I'm reading right now. Otherwise, it'll be over. Okay. Here, you take that. Hello there. A little bit of technical issues. I'm telling you, children, pay attention now when you're in school, because otherwise you get old and you can't work anything. What we're reading today, I have one of my favorite books of all time. This is called Junie B. Jones, and Junie B. Jones loves Handsome Warren. It's written by Barbara Park, and it is illustrated by Denise Bronkus. So, wanted to let you know which book we're reading. Give credit to those people who wrote this fabulous story, and let's get started. All right. Chapter 1. Handsome Warren. My name is Junie B. Jones, and the B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. And now I'm in the grade of kindergarten. My room is named Room 9. I have two bestest friends at that place. One of them is named Lucille. She is way beautifuler than me. That's because her Nana buys her fancy dresses. Plus also she has lacy socks with ribbons on them. My other friend is named Grace. And that Grace rides a school bus with me together. She has my favorite kind of hair, and it's called automatically curly. Also, she has pink high tops and fast feet. That Grace is the fastest runner in all of kindergarten. She wins me at all our races. I'm a good sport at it, except for sometimes I call her the name of Cheater Pants. Me and that Grace and Lucille play horses together before school. Horses is when you gallop and trot and snort. I'm Brownie, and Lucille's the Blackie, and Grace is Yellowy. Only today, me and that Grace couldn't find Lucille anywhere. We looked all over that place for her. Darn it, I said. Now we can't play horses that good, 'cause 2 horses isn't as fun as 3 horses. Maybe she's just late, said that Grace. Or maybe something went wrong at her house. I tapped on my chin, very thinking. Yes, I said. Maybe her grandpa brought a parrot to her house, and Lucille was getting dressed for school, and then the parrot flew into her room and got all tangled up in her hair, and so her grandpa had to call 911, and the real life fireman came to her house, and he cut the parrot out of her hair with the scissors, only it left a teeny little bald spot. But guess what? If you wear a big bow, nobody can even tell the difference. That Grace looked curiously at my big bow. I did a gulp. Yeah, only pretend I didn't even tell you that, I said very soft. After that, me and that Grace looked some more for Lucille. And guess what? I spotted her. That's what. Hey, Grace, I see her. I see Lucille. She is running past the water fountain. That Grace spotted her too. Hey, somebody's chasing her, Junie B. Who is that boy? Who is that boy that's chasing Lucille? I squinted my eyes very harder. It's an evil stranger boy, Grace. An evil stranger boy is chasing Lucille. And so now you and me will have to save her. I waved my arm in a very fast circle. Come on, Yellowy, let's go save Lucille. And then me and that Grace springed into action. We galloped our fastest at the stranger. That Grace caught up to him speedy quick. She shoot her arms all the way. Go away, boy, go away. You leave Lucille alone. Yes, I yelled. leave Lucille alone, or I'll tell principal on you, 'cause me and him are personal friends, and he'll pound your head. You can see pictures of them when they chased him, caught up with him. After that, me and that Grace kept on shooing our arms until he ran away. Then we did a high five. Hooray! We shouted. Hooray, hooray! We saved Lucille from the evil stranger boy. All of a sudden, Lucille came stomping up to us, very angry. Why did you do that? She hollered. Why did you chase that boy away? Now you've ruined everything. Me and that Grace looked surprised at her, but we thought you wanted us to do that. We saved you from the evil stranger boy, I said. Very proud. Lucille did a mad breath. He is not an evil stranger boy, Junie B. He's a new kid in room 8, and his name is Warren. And he's the handsomest boy I ever saw. He's even been in a TV commercial before. Me and that Grace raised our eyebrows. He has? He's been in a TV commercial before? I said. That Grace stood on her tippy toes. Where did he go? I didn't even get a good look at him. Me too, I said. I didn't get a good look at him too. How handsome is he, Lucille? Is he handsome like a movie star? Just then, that Grace jumped up and down, very excited. There he is! There he is! There he is! He's over there under that tree! See him, Junie B? See him? I squinted my eyes the hardest at that guy, and my eyes practically popped out of my head, 'cause he was handsome like a movie star, that's why. Wowie, wow, wow, what a chunk, I said. I would like him for my new boyfriend, I think. Lucille made angry eyes at me. No, she hollered. Don't say that, Junie B. He can't be your boyfriend. He can only be my boyfriend, 'cause I saw him first. I thought it over very careful. Yeah, only here's a problem, Lucille, I said. Me and Grace didn't actually get a crack at him yet. Yeah, said Grace, we definitely need to crack at him. And so now you had to introduce us. Lucille stamped her foot. No, she yelled. No, no, no. 'Cause you guys are stealing him away from me. And that's not even fair. Plus, Junie B already has a boyfriend. Remember, Junie B? Remember? You already have Ricardo. Remember? I did another peek at handsome Warren. Yeah, only I think I may be ready to move on, I said very quiet. That's when Lucille's face got bawling mad. She stomped away from us speedy quick. Only me and that Grace didn't even care. We just kept peeking and peeking at that handsome boy, 'cause he was a beauty to our eyes. Chapter 2, Pigs. Lucille sits next to me in room 9. I kept on being nice to her, 'cause I want to meet that handsome boy, of course. Want to be friends again, Lucille? Want to be friends like we used to be? Wouldn't that be nice of us? Don't you think? No, said Lucille. You only want to be friends so you can steal my new boyfriend. I did a big breath at her. Yeah, only how can I even steal him, Lucille? I asked. 'Cause you are way beautifuler than me. Remember that? Remember how beautifuler than me you are? Lucille remembered. She fluffed herself, and then she showed me her new lacy socks. $80.50, not including tax, she said. I bugged my eyes out at them. Wowie, wow, wow. Those are some fancy feet you have there, madam, I said. After that, I showed Lucille my socks, too. See, Lucille? See mine? They're very saggy and droopy. That's because last night, me and my dog Tickle, we played tug of war with those things, and he got drooly all on them. There's her socks. I got a lot of socks like that. Lucille made a face. Ooh, she said. I know they're ooh, I said back. That's what I've been trying to tell you, Lucille. I'm a big pig. So how can I even steal your boyfriend? Just then, Lucille looked nicer at me. I scooted my chair close to her. Now we are friends again. Right, Lucille? Right? I said. And so now you can introduce me to Handsome Warren. Because I won't even steal that guy. Lucille fluffed herself some more. I don't know. I'll think about it, she said. I clapped my hands very thrilled, and then I quick stood up on my chair. Hey, Grace! Grace! Lucille says she'd think about it, I hollered. Just then I heard a different noise. Junie B. Jones! What do you think you're doing? Asked my teacher. Her name is Mrs. She has another name too, but it's like Mrs. That's all. I smiled, kind of nervous. I am trying to get a message to Grace. Mrs. hurried up to my table. Never, ever stand on your table or your chair, Junie B. You could fall off and break something. Yeah, shouted a meanie boy named Jim. She could break the floor with her hard head. I made a fist at that kid. Plus, also, I could break your whole entire brain. I hollered back. Mrs. plopped me back down in my seat. That's enough, she grouched. I mean it, Junie B. Not one more word. After that, I stayed in my chair very good and I did my work. I did my spelling and my arithmetic and my printing. Also, I drew a sausage patty on my arm. Only that wasn't even an assignment. It's called working on your own. Pretty soon, Mrs. clapped her loud hands together. Okay, everyone, it's almost time for recess. Pass in your papers and line up at the door. Mrs. looked at me. And please, let's be ladies and gentlemen about it. Ladies and gentlemen means no trampling thy neighbor. It's in the Ten Commandments, I think. Me and Lucille held hands. Now you're going to introduce me, right, Lucille? Right? I'm going to get to meet that handsome boy. Just then, that Grace runned up behind us. I was happy to see her. Grace, guess what? Guess what? Lucille's going to introduce us to Handsome Warren because me and you are big pigs, that's why. That Grace looked at me upset. I'm not a big pig, she said. I whispered in her ear. Yeah, only we're not really big pigs, Grace. We just have to say we're big pigs. Or else Lucille think that we're trying to steal her boyfriend. You got it? Lucille got it. Or Grace got it. I'm a giant stink hog, she said to Lucille. After that, all of us skipped to the swing set very happy. We sat down and waited for room 8 to come out. We waited a real long time. And then all of a sudden, room 8 opened their door and Handsome Warren came out of there. Lucille ran to him and grabbed his hands. She pulled him to the swings to meet us. That is Grace, and that is Junie B. Jones, she said to Handsome Warren. He waved very cutely and friendly. I quick hid behind my hands, 'cause all of a sudden I felt shy of that guy. I peeked through my fingers. Peekaboo, I see you. I said, and then I laughed and laughed, 'cause I'm a laugh-a-minute, that's why. I just kept on laughing at that funny joke. Only too bad for me, 'cause after a while I couldn't even stop. I was out of control, I think. I holded my sides and I fell on the ground and I rolled and laughed all around in the grass. And Handsome Warren looked nervous at me and he backed up. What a nutball, he said very soft. And then he turned around and he walked away. And Lucille and that Grace walked with him. Chapter 3. Not a nutball. Mrs. blew her whistle. That means come in from recess. Lucille and that Grace ran to get me, 'cause I was still in the grass, that's why. Lucille was happy and sparkly. Don't you love him, Junie B? Oh, wasn't he so handsome? He's even handsomer up close, don't you think? He's nice too, wasn't he nice? That Grace was happy and sparkly too. He said he liked my high tops, she said to me. He liked my dress, said Lucille. He said I was a nutball, I said. Lucille twirled all around. Not me. He didn't say I was a nutball. That's 'cause he loves me. That Grace jumped high in the air. Me too. He loves me too, she said all squealy. Just then, Lucille stopped twirling. She crossed her arms. No, Grace. He does not love you too. He only loves me, 'cause I saw him first. And you're not allowed to steal him away, remember? That Grace crossed her arms too. I'm not stealing him away, Lucille. He just automatically loves me on his own. And there's nothing I can do about it, she said. I tugged on Lucille's dress. How come he said I was a nutball, do you think? Why did he have to say that dumb thing? Lucille didn't pay attention to me. She kept on being mad at Grace. I knew it, she grouched. I knew this was going to happen, Grace. You're trying to steal my boyfriend. Junie B said you wouldn't, but you are. She looked down at me. Tell her, Junie B. Just tell her. Tell Grace that she can't steal my boyfriend. I looked curious at her. I'm not a nutball, am I? Am I a nutball? I'm not a nutball. Just then, that Grace leaned close to Lucille's nose. I can love anybody I want to, Lucille, she hollered in her face. No, you can't, Grace. Yes, I can too, Lucille. Uh-oh. Looks like there's going to be trouble. I tapped on both their ankles. How many think I'm a nutball? Raise your hand, I said. Just then, Mrs. blew her whistle again. So I stood up from the grass and I walked to room 9 all by myself. 'Cause I couldn't stop thinking about being a nutball. That's why. I thought about it the whole rest of the day. I didn't even talk. Not at show and tell, not at snack time, not even when I got on the bus or ride home. Grace sat down next to me. She was happy and sparkly again. I know he loves me better than he loves Lucille. I'm positive he does, and he hasn't seen how fast I can run yet. She poked me with her finger. What do you think? Who do you think he likes better, me or Lucille? And tell the truth, she said. I didn't talk. That Grace jiggled me. How come you're not talking, Junie B? She asked. How come you're not answering me? Are you sick? Do you have a sore throat? Just then, her eyes opened up real wide and her whole mouth came open. Oh, I know why you're not talking. It's because you're upset, right? You're upset because you're a nutball. I spun around at her very quick. I'm not a nutball, Grace. I'm just a regular, normal girl. And I don't even know why that boy had to call me that. I do, said Grace. I know why he called you that. It's because you couldn't stop laughing, and you fell in the grass, and you rolled all around down there. I stared at her. Yeah? So? So that's how nutballs act, said Grace. And I should know, because I have a nutball right in my very own personal family. I raised my eyebrows. You do? Yes. My 2-year-old brother Jeffy is a nutball. Every time we go to the mall, we have to put him on a leash. Or else he tackles people and he hides in the clothes and security has to come. She looked at me very suspicious. Do you ever do that, Junie B? Do you ever tackle people and hide in clothes and security has to come? I quick looked away from her, because that's my own personal business. Jeff is not allowed to eat sugar cereal anymore either, said that Grace. My mother thinks that the sugar gets him all jazzied up. She raised one eyebrow, very curious. Do you eat sugar cereal for breakfast, Junie B? Do you? I looked away again, because guess what else? There's more of my own personal beeswax. That's what. Chapter 4. Fibers. It was the next morning. I gave Tickle my sugar cereal. I gave him my Sweetie Puffs and my Crackleberries and my Happy Smacky Flakes. And he loved eating that stuff very much. And then he run in the living room and then he throwed up on the rug. Mother screamed real loud. That's how come I hid it under the sink. But she and Daddy found me there. They did not handle it very professionally. Why, Junie B? Why? Why would you do such a thing? Shouted Daddy very loud. Do we have to watch you every minute? Shouted Mother very loud. Just then, my Grandma Helen Miller walked through the front door. Grandma Miller! Grandma Miller! I love you! I shouted. I run to her speedy quick. And I hid it in her coat until Mother and Daddy left for work. After that, my grandma let me pick out new cereal to eat. And I picked a grown-up kind. It was the kind with fibers in it. This kind is good for me, right, Grandma? This won't even jazzy me up. And I put that delicious stuff in my mouth, and I chewed. And I chewed. Only it didn't grind up that good. I chewed on it probably the whole entire morning. I was still chewing on that when Grace got on my school bus. She ran to me very excited. Look, Junie B, look what my mother bought me. And she holded up her foot. New running shoes. See them? See the lightning stripes on the side? That means I can run as fast as lightning. And so now Warren will love me the best for sure. I pointed at my mouth. I can't actually discuss this right now, Grace, because I'm chewing fibers here. I opened up to show her. See them in there? They're stuck in my teeth, I think. After that, I poked all around with my fingernail and I sucked them all out and smacked my lips together. Good news, I said. I think I'm done. That Grace tried to show me her shoes again. Yeah, I'm only sorry, Grace, but I still can't talk yet because I have to do something very important. And I leaned back in my seat and I closed my eyes. And I didn't move for lots of seconds. And all of a sudden, I clapped my hands very joyful. Did you see me, Grace? Did you see me? Did you see how calm I was just then? That's because I'm having sugar in me today, and I can sit still very excellent. I hugged her real tight. It worked, Grace. It worked. That fiber cereal worked. Now I'm not going to be a nutball anymore. And so handsome Warren will love me just like he loves you. That Grace did not look very happy. She bent it down and dusted her new shoes. I bent it down there with her. How come you're not happy, Grace? How come you're not happy? He loved me too. She did a huffy breath. You're breathing on the shoes. She said, don't breathe on the shoes. Just then, the bus stopped at school. I look out the window and clap my hands real thrilled. Grace, I see handsome Warren. I see him. He's at the water fountain, and Lou still isn't even there yet. All of a sudden, that Grace's face got very perky. She zoomed off the bus like a speedy bullet, and she ran to handsome Warren zippity quick. I could hear her shouting all over the playground. Look, Warren, look at my new shoes. They have lightning on the side. She was running in circles around that handsome guy. Want to have a race? She asked him. Want to see how fast I am? Bet you can't beat me, Warren. I bet you can't beat me in a race. And so just then, handsome Warren and that Grace raced all over the playground. And he couldn't even beat her. He came back very pooped. Wow, he said. You're the fastest runner I ever saw. Maybe someday you'll be in the Olympics. I will, Warren, she said. I'll be in the Olympics someday. Want to race me again, huh? Do you? Just then, Lucille popped out of nowhere. She had on the beautifulest dress I ever saw. She spun all around. Ooh, Lucille, you look like a royal highness in that thing, I said. It's the kind of, I know it, she said. It's the kind of dress that princesses wear. It's made out of rich red velvet. She twirled in front of handsome Warren. This dress costed over $150, not including tax, she said. All of a sudden, handsome Warren's eyes got big and wide. Wow, you must be the richest girl in the whole school, he said. Lucille fluffed her hair. I am. I am the richest girl in the whole school, Warren. Guess how much my shoes cost? Just guess, okay? Just then, I jumped right in front of that guy's face. Hello there. How are you today? I said, very pleasantly. I am fine. I am fine and calm. He backed up from me. Yeah, only you don't even have to be afraid, 'cause I eat fibers for breakfast, and so I am calm. I could go to sleep probably. Want to see me, huh, Warren? Want to see me go to sleep? I plopped down in the grass. Look, Warren, see me down there? I'm not even laughing and rolling. I'm just being calm, and that's all. I put my head on the ground. Watch me go to sleep, Warren. Watch me, watch me. I closed my eyes and then opened them again. Did you see that, Warren? Did you? Huh? Did you see me go to sleep? I told you I was calm. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you that? Handsome Warren looked and looked at me, and then he did the cuckoo sign. And he walked away to the swings. And Lucille and that Grace walked with him. Chapter 5. Hooray for princess clothes. That night at dinner, a great idea came into my head. It came during my macaroni. Hey, I just thought of it, I shouted. I just thought of how I could get that handsome guy to love me. I stuffed in more macaroni. Hurry, everybody, eat. We got to get to the mall before it closes. Just then, 2 macaronis fell out of my mouth onto the floor, and my dog Tickle ate them. Daddy made a face. Hey, slow down. What's the hurry? We got to get to the mall. That's what's a hurry. We have to buy me a princess dress. Plus, also, I'm going to need some shoes with lightning. Mother and Daddy looked funny at me. That's how come I had explained all about handsome Warren and how he loved Lucille's princess dress and how he loved Grace's fast shoes. And so now I will get a princess dress, plus also I will get shoes with lightning. And then Warren will love me too. I wiped my mouth with my hand. And I quick jumped down from my chair. Excuse me, please. Excuse me from the table, because I'm all filled up. I run down the hall, zoomed into the nursery. The nursery is where my baby brother lives, Ollie. You guys do the dishes, I hollered. I put Ollie's sweater on his head, because that'll save us time, I think. I quick climbed into Ollie's crib, and I tried to pull that baby sweater on him, only his giant head didn't fit through the hole. He waked up from his nap. Then he started to cry very loud. I heard feet running down the hall. Junie B. Jones, what are you doing? Yelled an angry voice. It was Mother. She run in the room and picked up baby Ollie. She patted his big giant head. That's quite a melon he has there, I said, very quiet. Baby Ollie just kept on crying. Want me to get a leash? I asked Mother. Let's put him on a leash, okay? 'Cause he's all jazzied up, I think, and now we won't even be able to control him in the mall. Mother rolled her eyes way back in her head. We're not going to the mall, Junie B. We're not going anywhere. I stamped my foot. Yes, we have to. We have to go to the mall to get my princess dress and my shoes with lightning, or else that boy won't love me, I tell you. Mother closed her eyes as she did some deep breaths. And then her voice got softer. Okay, I want you to listen to me, and I want you to listen carefully. You don't make friends by wearing new dresses or shoes with lightning. You make new friends by being fun to be with, and by being nice to people, and by caring about their feelings. She lifted me out of the crib. And honesty. Honesty's important too, Junie B. You have to be honest with people. And that means that you can't pretend to be someone that you're not. She smoothed my hair. You're not Lucille, Junie B. And you're not Grace either. You're just you. You're just Junie B. Jones. And believe me, that's a big enough job for anyone. I did a little sniffle. Also, I did a little snort and a swallow. Yum. Only I know I'm Junie B. Jones. I just want to be Junie B. Jones in a princess dress. I put my head on her shoulder. Didn't you ever want a princess dress when you were a little girl? I asked. Huh, Mother? Didn't you? Mother didn't answer. She was thinking it over, probably. Just then, I looked over her shoulder and I saw a new toy on Baby Ollie's shelf. Hey! What's that? What's that on the shelf over there? Is that new teddy bear I see? I run and pull that guy down. Look, Mother, look. Look what this bear is wearing. It's a ribbon, and it's made out of rich red velvet, and that's exactly the kind of cloth I've been looking for. I took the bow off Teddy and I held it up next to my hair. How I look, huh? How I look, Mother? Do I look like a beautiful princess? Do I look gorgeous? Huh? Do I? Just then, I felt happy and sparkly inside. I quick kissed Mother and zoomed out of the room, 'cause maybe there was more princess clothes right here in my very own house. Chapter 6. Speechless. The next day, that Grace saw me on the bus. Her mouth came all the way open. I smiled very gorgeous. I know why you're looking at me like that, Grace. Mother said that when people saw me, they would be speechless. I fluffed my hair. Speechless is when your mouth can't speak, I explained. That Grace pointed at my neck. What is that? Is that a dog collar you're wearing? She said. I laughed and laughed at her. Psh, you silly head, Grace. I said, don't you know anything? This is a lovely collar of the jewels. It's the kind of jewels that princesses wear. Only I didn't know we had this gorgeous thing. I found it where Mother keeps the dog food, only I didn't know why it actually got put there. I holded my arms out. And did you notice these, Grace? Did you notice my long white princess gloves? They're the kind of gloves that Cinderella wears, and Cinderella is a real, actual princess, but she also does floors. I pointed at my head, and what about this golden crown I'm wearing? It's from a real, actual Dairy Queen. Plus, I also have a red velvet bows on my sneakers, and Mother even drew lightning on the sides, just like yours. I twirl all around. Just wail, handsome Warren gets a load of me now, right, Grace? That guy'll have to love me, 'cause who wouldn't? Grace slumped down in her seat. She didn't talk the rest of the whole way at school. And guess what else? When the bus got to school, she didn't even wait for me again. She ran straight to handsome Warren without me. I tried to race her, but my collar of jewels scratched my neck a little bit. Plus, also my golden crown fell off my head. Handsome Warren was sitting on the ground. His face was hiding in his knees. I pushed my way in front of Lucille and that Grace. I tapped him on the head. Hello, how are you today? I'm wearing my princess clothes, I told him. Handsome Warren didn't look up. I tapped on his head again. Only I actually think you should get a load of me, because Grandma Miller says I'm quite a sight, I said. Lucille rolled her eyes. It won't do you any good to talk to him, Junie B, she said. He's not talking to anyone. Not even to me, said that Grace. I squatted down next to that guy and stared real hard. How come you're not talking, Handsome Warren? Does a cat have your tongue? I waited very patient, and then I leaned a little closer to his ear. I said, does the cat have your tongue, Warren? All of a sudden, Handsome Warren raised up his head. Go away, he shouted. Oh, you go away and leave me alone. I stayed squatted for a real long time, and I stood up very quiet. I looked at Grace and Lucille. Good news, I said. He talked. After that, all of us just kept standing there, because we didn't actually know how to handle this situation. That's why. Finally, Lucille did a huffy breath at him. You're not being nice, Warren. You used to be nice, but now you're not. And now I don't even want to be your friend today. Me either, said that Grace. I don't want to be your friend today either. Then both those guys held hands and they stomped away from there very furious. Handsome Warren raised up one eyeball to see if they were gone. I quick bending down to look at it. Hello, how are you today? I'm wearing my princess clothes. Handsome Warren did a groan. And then he closed his eyeball and he hid his face again. Chapter 7. Knock, knock. I sat down next to Handsome Warren. Guess what? I'm not even going to bother you, I said. I'm just going to sit here and mind my own personal beeswax, and that's all. I thought about it a little bit. Plus, here's another thing. You don't even have to look at my princess clothes if you don't want to, because clothes is not how I make friends, I said. Handsome Warren didn't move. I looked at his head. Guess what? There's something in your hair, I told him. I looked harder at that thing. It's a tiny leaf. Or maybe it's a piece of Kleenex, I said. He still didn't move. Want me to brush it off for you? 'Cause that would not be any trouble, and I would be happy to do it. I waited very patient for him to answer. And then I tapped on him some more. Only I think you should do something, I said, 'cause what somebody blow their nose on the teeny Kleenex, and then it flied off in the wind, and it got stuck in your hair. Did you ever think of that? 'Cause that would not be pleasant. He didn't answer. Whoever wants me to get the Kleenex out, raise their hand, I said. All of a sudden, Handsome Warren uncovered his angry face. I thought you weren't even gonna talk, he hollered. I thought you were gonna mind your own personal beeswax. I smiled very cutely. Yeah, only I am minding my own personal beeswax, Warren. I just needed to tell you about the teeny Kleenex, and so now I'm all done talking. Period. The end. Handsome Warren rolled his eyes way up to the sky. He covered up with his arms again. I waited some more. Okay, here's the problem, I said. The teeny Kleenex is still there, and so how would you like me to handle this? Handsome Warren put his hands over his ears. Stop it, he yelled. Stop talking to me. Why are you sitting here anyway? Why don't you just go with your stupid friends and leave me alone? Because I'm being nice, that's why. Plus, also, I am understanding your feelings. On account of Mother said that's how I make friends. Handsome Warren did a grouchy face. I am not your friend. I don't have any friends at this school. All my friends are at my other school. But then my dad made me move here, and nothing's the same, and I hate this place. I hate it. I hate it. And then he quick hided his head in his knees again, and he started to cry. He tried to be quiet, only I could still hear him sniffling in there. And it made me feel sad inside. And I patted him very gentle. I'm sorry, Warren. I'm sorry you feel bad. I'm sorry. Sorry, I said real soft. And just then, a good idea popped into my head. Hey, I know. Maybe I could get you a Band-Aid. Would you like that, Warren? Because sometimes Band-Aids make things better. Or else here's another good idea. Maybe I could tickle you, because tickling makes you laugh, right? And so I'll be glad to give it a try. I tickled at him. Want to try on my golden crown, Warren? Huh? Want you? Because the golden crown make you feel like $1,000,000. I took it off and gave it to him. He didn't take it. I put my golden crown on the ground, and I took off my princess collar and my Cinderella gloves, and I put them on the ground too. After that, I just sat very still, and I listened to Warren be sad. Finally, I did a sigh, and I tried my last idea. Knock, knock, I said. Handsome Warren didn't answer. Knock, knock, I said a little louder. And I just kept on saying knock, knock till that guy got sick of it. Oh, all right. Who's there? He grouched. Hatch, I said. Hatch who? Said Handsome Warren. Ha ha! Made you sneeze, did you get it, Warren? You said hatch you. Ha ha ha! There you get it? Knock, knock, I said again. Handsome Warren peeked one eye at me. Who's there? Ash, I said. Ash who? Said Handsome Warren. Ha ha! There again! I made you sneeze again. You said Ash who? And that's another good one, right? Handsome Warren raised up his head. His face didn't look as mad. Knock, knock, I said. Who's there? Said Handsome Warren. Kook. Cuckoo, he said. I made a fist of that guy. Hey, who you calling cuckoo, mister? Just then, Handsome Warren did a teeny smile. He waited for a second, and then he smiled some more. Knock, knock, he said. Who's there? I see, said Handsome Warren. I see who? I see London, I see France, I see Lucille's other pants, he said. Clap and clap me too, Warren. I saw those things too, because that crazy kook is always twirling around in those bouncy dresses. That's why. All of a sudden, my whole face lighted up. Knock, knock. Who's there? Said Handsome Warren. Irish who? Irish. Irish who? Handsome Warren asked. I wish I was an Oscar Mayorina, I sang real loud. Then me and Handsome Warren started laughing real loud. We holded our sides. We rolled all around on the ground. You're a nutball, said Handsome Warren. You're a nutball too, I said. We're both nutballs, he said. And so after that, me and Nutball Warren roll and laugh and roll and laugh all around in the grass until the bell rang. Because that's what nutballs do, of course. Plus also, I think me and him are brand new friends. And that's called happily ever after. And that is the end of our story. I hope you have a lovely day. Read to your kids. It's important. Take care.